Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark. We're here in the lovely Mountaineer's Hut, starting episode 54. In the last episode, we kind of sorted out, are those Timberwolves again? I think so. I think they're already back. So we kind of cooked up the Timberwolves a little bit, and it seems like they're already back, which is unfortunate because in this episode I wanted to go past them and start finding the bear. The bear's even in town. So we are going to have to We're gonna have to maybe wait for them to come over to us, I'm thinking. Yeah, those might be regular wolves. They might be regular wolves, actually. If that's the case, then there's no need to kill them. We have plenty of wolf meat. You can see out here we did our cook-up in the last episode. Still have a little bit more to go as well. But all in all, the foot's in the door here in Timberwolf Mountain. Nothing to really be too concerned about. We're just kind of relaxing a little bit, I think. Enjoying the new furniture and such. We can go ahead and maybe see what else we can add to this place. What else do we think might be cool? Maybe a chair over here. Rustic end table could do that as well. That could fit nicely, maybe right there. I can't picture the bed really being anywhere else, though. At least anywhere else that makes sense. Because in that corner is just nice, because we use the door a lot. Bed's right here. Don't really need too much navigating to find the bed, which is nice. Rustic bench. That's a nice one. A dresser. You get a lot of options. Certainly a lot of options. Framed photo. That's kind of what I do want to start making. Is some framed photos we can put above the fireplace, I think. The workbench. Workbench vise you need, huh? So you need to break down a workbench in order to make a workbench. I guess that makes sense. Hide couches. My goodness, 15 fir wood for this. Wow. Quite expensive. Quite expensive. I think I'm going to go ahead and just make this, to be honest. Let's see, what picture do we want, though? Ooh, that's a nice picture. That one's a classic. Okay, let's do that one. Take the woodworking tools. And how much is that going to set us back? Just one fir. Oh, hey, say no more. How big is this photo going to be? There we go. There we go. Nice, quick 2 hours. Excellent. Framed photo. Can I get it from in here? Oh, it's already in my inventory. Cool. Okay, so let's go into customization. We will grab the photo. Ooh, it's kind of like big too. That's great. That's excellent. Where do we want this? Maybe like right here, maybe? Yeah, look at that, huh? Oh, that's so cool how you can do that. I'm so glad they added that. That is very, very cool. Now we have Mystery Lake in our house here. Is that? No, I think those are regular wolves. I really do. I think those are. But hey, you know what? It's that time where we need more water. Unfortunately. So I think instead of sleeping, what I'm gonna do is maybe just start this fire up. Is what I'm thinking. And put a few pieces of firewood on it. Magnifying lens. I'll do a cedar. This fireplace is very nice because no matter which way, I think there's only one way. If the wind comes from like this direction, then this fire will go out. But other than that, I mean, we're protected on really all 4 sides except for one little like cut in the wall. We really didn't get that, huh? 15% chance, and we hit for it. Seems like we've actually had a lot of failed fires this series. More than usual, I think. We've hit the 15%. I remember was it Sundered Pass? We hit the 15% like 4 separate times in a row, which is unreal. That is some crazy bad luck. We're gonna get the fire off this time? Yes. Excellent. Okay, gonna let those wolves chill out a bit. Gonna let the wind chill out a bit. And I am gonna just start making a bunch of water. How are we doing with everything else? Very good. We could commence some crafting on some wolfskin pants if we wanted to. I think we may. I mean, the wolfskin pants are a lot more... They're a lot heavier, but they're a lot more protection. Which is kind of what we're going for, right? Protection is always good. Leaves your run intact if you ever get attacked, which is cool. Did I read... Okay, still have that to do. And then that's 25 hours, so... Not gonna really bother with that right now. Ooh, glad we got that mag lens fire. Look at this now, huh? Timberwolf Mountain. I honestly love it. I do. It's a great region. A lot of memories here. Oh yes, maybe in the meantime I can try these a little closer. Yeah, see? Remember how in the last episode we couldn't get them as close? It seems like every time you, like, kind of refresh your save a little bit, you back out and you come back in to your save, you can start to put these a little closer together. Which is so odd, but I wish it wasn't like that. But refreshing your stuff does wonders. There we go. I'll put this one on the ground. We had to put that on the ground because there was no room for it. Now we have room. Good. Nice and close. Excellent. Could maybe sort these out a little more too. Yeah, see how close we can get these now? So weird. Game mechanics, you know? This will not be an organizational episode, I promise. I promise. We already had one of those. We're good for the next few in-game weeks, I'm pretty sure. There we go. The coffees I'm not even going to bother with, to be honest. And then everything else I'm just not going to bother with either. I do want to maybe go fishing too, get our fishing skill up a little bit. Wouldn't that be kind of nice? Let's put cedar on. And I think what I'll actually do is just read an hour. There we go. And actually do another hour as well. Trying to be a little efficient, wait for the fog to lift. Because once the fog lifts, I think I'm going to go try to get the bear. Maybe we should try to craft a Travois first. To be honest, that might be the good play. I won't lie. I'm going to let this fire just kind of run out. Because I don't think I'm going to need it. Okay, well, since I still have the fire going, and since it is still kind of foggy, why don't we put some of the meat on here? Wonder if I can get those wolves. Nah, those wolves are kind of dispersed. I'm not going to bother them. We've got a little bit of meat here as well, so I think we're good if we just don't kill them for now. 36 minutes? Oh, that's 1 minute already. Go ahead and eat you right now. Didn't do anything for me, but that's per usual, right? The small pieces. Alright, I am going to just run over here. Nothing crazy. I can break down 2 of these branches pretty comfortably. Or we gotta go back and get that piece of meat. Cool. We got about 6 sticks right there. We're really good in the stick department. It's just some of this firewood that we gotta grab a lot of. And really only because, it's really only because we gotta craft a lot with it as well. There we go. Cool. Love to see it. 38, 32, an hour on the fire. Say no more. Over this way. Nothing over here. Waiting for the Timberwolves to spawn back in out on the ice here. It was weird how they kind of migrated over that way once they spawned in, but kind of fine with me, to be honest. They're out of my hair. Is always nice. Alright. I do want to go over. That's a limb right there we can grab at some point. I do want to start going over, though, to the bear area. And just see kind of what we have going on. Do a little bit of recon. But we'll see. We are kind of a little tired. Maybe I should have slept earlier today. But I think that's okay. There we go. We're going to do all the wolf meat, which is great. Nice. Let's go in here. I'm going to drop probably, like, most of these. We'll keep, like, 5 on us or something. Yeah, we'll keep 10. Okay. Do I have any more firewood for the pile here? No, I don't. So we actually do need to go out and really start harvesting some limbs. Oh yeah, I'm gonna harvest limbs in this weather. Definitely don't want to go out and be exploring. Okay, anything I can do in the inventory? That is only like a few minutes of time. Doesn't seem like it. That bear hide rug could be cool. That could certainly be cool. I did want to check up on our Travois, though. Is that something that I can make? 4 maple, 2 cured gut. I mean, we're gonna have the cured gut. I think we actually might have it in here. You just need 4 maple saplings. Okay, good. And 2 cured gut. And deer hide. So we actually do have everything. Let me put that all on me here. Great, and we'll actually start construction on that pretty soon. Like right after we cook this stuff. Pass time, please. Thank you. We'll get that going, and that's 5 minutes right there, so I can do a little bit of that. And that should bring us to just about where we gotta be. 18, 18. Bring us with 5. Okay, perfect. That actually worked out very, very nicely. Okay, excellent. Gonna leave that skillet there. 2 skillets on the fire. Excellent. 2 gallons of water. That is also very, very nice. So what I'll probably do is drop a little bit right here. Maybe just like a gallon or so. Yeah, that works. Can just put it right there. The game's not tweaking out about me putting things next to each other yet, so we are good. I just like put you there. Okay, cool. Go ahead and drop those 2. Excellent. Alright, so we have a little bit of time to kill. I mean, it is foggy. And I do need at least a little bit of firewood before we start crafting. That's what I would feel comfortable with anyway. So let's just break up this cedar limb. That'll get us probably, yeah, about 3 pieces of it. And while it's still daylight, why don't we start crafting our Travois? Why don't we do that? Alright, let's drop the very heavy firewood here, though. And I'll even drop some sticks here as well. That 1 tinder can go in here. And let's drop the woodworking tools, too. Don't need them right now. Alrighty. So, go into crafting, the Travois. Crafting another one of these, I mean, it's really not a bad idea to have this, especially if we're going to go travel elsewhere to go find the bear. Now, I can't necessarily say that I'm opposed to crafting another Travois. Nice. Alright. a low Timberwolf Mountain at night, too. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Go ahead and eat you. There's no raw meat in this pile, so we're good. We can just kind of blindly eat, which is nice. Alright, another day in Timberwolf Mountain, right? In the Mountaineer's Hut. Very, very good place to be. I feel like I picked up something that I needed to drop. Obviously have that. I guess I didn't. Okay, that's fine. We are on track, though, to sleep through most of the night, so why don't we'll pass a little time. I'm actually going to go outside and pass some time. I'm not too concerned about cabin fever, but certainly would be nice, like, not to have it, you know? I don't think I can get this other hour by. I don't think so. Oh my goodness, I did. Wow, look at that. That's going to be, yeah, Gunsmithing 4 just by reading books, guys. Isn't that crazy? So that's good. That is very good. So now when we get to Bleak Inlet, I believe it's going to be 60% ammo, I think. Let me see. No, 80% condition ammo. Ooh. Okay, and then if we harvest the ammo, we got 80% chance of all that ammunition components coming back to us. Very nice. That is awesome. We're still gonna go back to Mystery Lake though before we go to Bleak Inlet. If you guys remember why I actually did come here, it was because of the rifle shell casings, but we didn't have any. These 7 are just from us shooting out Timberwolves and such, so we didn't really have any. So that's kind of a thing. I kind of want to put all this stuff down in my base somewhere. The ptarmigan down might be something of use to craft into. Where is... Yep, prepared rose hips. We got a lot of them. Let's do 45 minutes and then sleep. Actually, probably do another 45 minutes. There we go. Okay. We'll drink some water. We'll fill up on that, and then we will fully sleep. I also do want to read this as well. All right, this sleep is going to be, I think... actually, before I do that, some of you guys told me that I could repair the roof. I feel like I've been told that a few times, and I still just have not even bothered to. Is that something you can do? I'm sure you guys will let me know how to do it. Yeah, if you guys know how to do it, let me know. Because I've never done it before, so... Repair the roof, huh? That's interesting. I mean, it does make sense if you could. You definitely could. I will put in... We'll do a 7-hour sleep. I'm interested now. I wonder how you do actually repair that. Got some snow falling outside. Oh, we're nice and warm in here, though. Nothing to worry about. Been 3 hours. Alright. Okay, so... Really... Do I have to go into customization? I do! Look at that! Oh my goodness, you need 20... It requires woodworking... Okay, that makes sense. 20 cedar, huh? Wow, my goodness. Okay. Why don't we try to definitely go for that. Maybe when the wind lets up, we'll go try to, like, go find the bear or something. But I think for now, yeah, I do want to maybe try fixing the roof. I would assume if you fix the roof, it does give you a warmth bonus. I'd assume it would make the hut a few degrees warmer, because it would only really make sense. Cool. I actually did not know you could do that. That is that is cool. Okay, we'll go this way for a second. See who's back here. That's gonna be a wolf right there. Didn't even know. Used to be a rabbit spawn over this way. You remember that? There's a classic rabbit spawn too. If I chop this, okay, that's not what I need, but I still might just do it anyway. Nice. This is good fog right here. Very nice fog. Okay. Well, I think what I'll do, let's prioritize maybe the bear right now, because I do want to get that pelt curing pretty quickly, and then once that pelt is basically cured, I think we'll probably get out of the mountaineer's hut, is what I'm thinking anyway. Two wolves over there, nothing crazy. Got a little bit more fir wood. If we want to make 3 more pictures, we can. I don't think I'll prioritize that right now, though. Okay. Oh, we look good. We do look good. I don't think I'm going to be reading, though. At least right now, so let's drop the books. Alright. Anything else? We look okay. I think what I will do, though, is put a lot of that stuff in there. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's go see what trouble we can get into. Via the bear. He has not come this way. The bear has not traversed over towards these parts, which is a little weird because you usually would have seen him by now. But we'll go see what's going on. If there's a moose over here too, I wouldn't mind maybe taking a shot at that. That could be pretty good for us. That's like a long cure as well, so we might be in Timberwolf Mountain for a little bit. But once again, there's really no rush. Yeah, those wolves are certainly not timber wolves, which is nice. Look at remnants of us. We've been here, obviously. Some birch bark. Didn't really know birch bark could spawn over here, but I guess it makes sense with that. That tree there. I'm gonna try to leave those wolves alone. They leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. Alright. Not too hard to slide by those guys. But the final boss is over here, though. Picking up a ton of sticks. I love Timberwolf Mountain for this reason. There's so much firewood. Basically everywhere. Look how many sticks there are just laying here. And you bet I'm going to grab all of them, too. Absolutely. This will get me killed one day. Like, I'll walk into a bear just looking at the ground collecting sticks. It will happen. Alright. Might just perch up on top of this rock real quick. Just to see if we get any signs of life. Let's see, is he in town? He is in town, so he is here. He is most definitely here. I'd love to kill him up here if possible. Let's maybe try to... I've only got 4 rocks. Man. Try to get him over here at least. Here we go. Turn him around. He's a big boy, so... We're gonna have to be a little strategic about this. How do I want to maybe do this if he starts charging me? I don't really have a great way to escape him. I really don't. I don't think he'll run down... He might run down this way. I don't know. I mean, if it comes to it, we can just use a tree. You know, I did that in Interloper once. Very scary, but it's a possibility. Yeah, we'll perch up right here, and then we'll drop down if he, like, comes around or something. Not a problem at all. My fear is that I'm going to shoot him, and then he's going to start running, so we kind of have to be in our best aim here a little bit. There we go. All these rocks coming in handy. I am going to probably swing by and see if the moose is in town as well. because that would be really nice. So the trick is, if he starts running away, we have to shoot him again, because that'll get him to stop running. Typically, it does. Hey, hello, bear. Very, very nice to see you. Pleasant day in Timberwolf Mountain here. Okay, I don't know why he stopped. He kind of just screwed himself, but that's okay. Thank you, bear. Appreciate you, as per usual. A very fine afternoon in Timberwolf Mountain. Probably thinks the same. Look at this. You know what, though? I mean, he tried. He tried. Okay, so, good stuff. Let's deploy the Travois. All right, and we can just use that after we harvest really everything. 67 pounds, about an average bear, I would say. Could like do this all in one sitting, huh? 2 hours? 2 hours and 2 minutes? Might as well try, right? Get to work. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that. That was quick. My goodness, we're going to be absolutely attracting the neighbors and everything. No doubt about it. Okay. Pick up everything again. Try to be as quick as I can with this. Okay. Come on. Perfect. And how full is the Travois? Literally not even half. Oh, so good. So good. 90% meat. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, really. I'm gonna start collecting these. Cedar limb. I do need you, and you're in a convenient location right now, so I'm gonna just grab you. Okay, how about our food situation? How are we doing with that? I think I'm gonna eat a box of crackers, actually. I prefer not to lose my food bonus. Ooh, very nice day shaping up. Okay, 21 minutes. Literally another hour and a half to do this. So in total, it's about, oh boy, 3.5 hours at the very least to harvest a bear. Full bear cooking, or sorry, full bear at harvest level 5. About 3.5 at the very least. That's really not that bad, to be honest. Yeah, cool. I don't have anything else. Nope, nothing else that's gonna get me in trouble. Let's carry this thing. Gonna go back. Oh, the Travois is so nice, man. It really is. Top tier item right here. It'd be cool if it made tracks in the snow. Does it? Let's see. Oh my goodness, it does. They thought of everything. Excellent. Love that. That is so good. Alright, I am gonna walk by the same path I did. See if we can get back first try without any encounter. Even if there is an encounter, I don't really care. We are more than prepared to deal with pretty much everything. Cannot carry Travois on steep slopes. My bad. I apologize. Doesn't seem like the sprain risk, though, is present when you have the Travois. Okay, they're both actually going to be far enough away to where I don't think we're going to have an encounter. Oh, no, I saw that. You can get a sprain still. Thought it was a little glitch, but I guess not. Little life hack in the long dark, right? Yeah, I can't even see them, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna go. This is so good, man. Love this. Absolutely love this. Comes in so handy. I remember the olden days where you had to... It's like I'm speaking like a grandfather. The olden days when you had to really, like, haul back all of the meat you collected. And you had to risk wolves smelling it and everything. Oh, man. What a time it was. That time literally being, like, 8 months ago. Whenever the update with this one came out. It might have been longer than 8 months, maybe a year or so. Okay, can I carry it up here? I can. Nice. I'm gonna try to maybe, yeah, do it a little easy. I would just typically throw myself off those rocks for maximum efficiency, but I will just take the Travois down some gentle slopes. Nothing too stressful. So it's kind of nice with the Travois, though, because it does give another reason for maple saplings and such, which didn't really have... Well, this is fine. I want to leave it here anyway. It didn't really have too much of a use. Look at this. That's so cool. The tracks. Oh, that's awesome. They did a good job with this one. They really did. Let's get the animal fat out first. Nice. And then, can I move? I can move it all to inventory. A lot of meat, but it's just right here. But we can get those wolves in here easily, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep them all over there. His buddy, though, wants a piece of it. Oh, that's fresh guts. Whoops. Okay, I dropped the fresh guts last, so I should be able to pick them up pretty easily. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright, well, we have an entire bear now. How easy was that? That's probably the most easy you can possibly make it in this game. That's because we're so well equipped. So what do I want to do now? That's a great question. Maybe I go pay a visit and see if the moose is in town, perhaps? We'll just take that with me. Yeah, maybe I go see if the moose is in town. See what he's up to. If he's not up to anything, I guess that's okay. Not a huge deal. Let me think. I don't want to obviously kill ourselves, because we don't have a ton of energy at our disposal right now. I think maybe I'll just go for it, because at night we typically do have a lot of leftover energy. So why don't we just go ahead and go, and we'll see what we can find. Maybe I also want to check out the two Echo Peaks as well, because they can sometimes have maybe like a can of food or something. Anything at this point is just a bonus. So we'll go check it out. Those wolves are in line. Might want to maybe summit again, actually, because we're going to have a lot of time. Actually, I have the bear pelt on me. I should have dropped it. That's all right. We'll drop it tonight. But yeah, maybe summit again, right? See what I left behind. And then maybe bring a lot of that leftover stuff back down here. That's a possibility. I'm not necessarily mad about that idea. Because I'm sure I left, like, some tools up there. Probably, like, a heavy hammer or something. But we already do have a heavy hammer, though, on us. In the base, so I guess there's really no point to even mentioning a heavy hammer. Alright, well, I'm gonna go down here, I guess, and try not to die. Perfect. Those maples? Those are maples. Might have to get those on the way back. So we have the Travois on us, so if there is a moose, I might just perch up somewhere, and we will kill it, and then harvest it. It very well might be a night where we sleep outside. I won't lie. Because if the moose is where I think he's gonna be, kind of near the Ash Canyon ravine area, further up that way, and we harvest them out fully, it's gonna take a while, and I don't think we're gonna want to come back when it's very dark. I mean, it's not like there's a bear, you know? Not like there's a threat of a bear anymore for a good while, so we could just do it. I don't know. Let's see what's over here. Sometimes I want to say maybe there was timber wolves over here. That is a regular wolf. But I am just gonna grab some sticks. We do have some three cedar logs on us. Preparing for nighttime. Yeah, those are surely regular wolves. I don't think we gotta worry about them. There's some more reishi. I think I'm gonna take them. I'm kind of just in the collection mode of the run where I'm just starting to collect absolutely everything, even though we don't really need it. But it is good to have. Yeah, I mean, you could live, especially right now, because I know we just started our 1 month in each region challenge. Even if we were half as equipped as we are now here in Timberwolf Mountain, you could live pretty comfortably here. I really think you could. It's not hard. I mean, especially because we have the rifle. The rifle is a huge reason why it's not challenging. But even if we didn't and we had to go to bow and arrow, it still wouldn't be hard at all, I don't think. Okay, if the moose is right over here, I think we're going to bag him. Because this is where he was last time. I see some tree scrapings. I hear the moose. I heard him before I saw him. Isn't that something? Is he down in this little divot right here? He could be. I heard this guy before I saw him. Isn't that crazy? Okay, he's here somewhere. Hey, good sir. How you doing? There he is, guys. Okay, I think we're gonna take a chance. Let's see. I maybe wanna. I don't know how I really want to do this. Because if I can't lure him like the bear, because if I lure him, he will or try to lure him, he'll just run. Okay, I think I'm gonna utilize some of these trees here to my advantage. Maybe this tree right here, and we'll see what we can do. I thought he was looking at me. Big guy right there, huge guy. Maybe start traversing over to this side. I do like how there's a lot of terrain we can maybe use. Just in case. This is a nice spot for the moose, though, I will say. It's a little secluded. He used to spawn right over there. But they changed it up a little bit, which I can appreciate. Alright, moose, what are we doing? You could walk like this way, that'd be awesome. Ooh, hey. Cool guy, huh? He's cool. I always like moose. Even in real life, they're really cool. Some powerhouse animals, though. My goodness. Got a deer carcass right there, too. Alright, Moose. I'm gonna have to take my shot now. I'm sure you understand. I really want you to be a little closer, but if I get a little closer, then I kind of risk it. He's gonna keep walking away. I'll walk with him. I'll walk with him. Maybe I'll go up to these, this tree patch up here. He's eating. Cool. I like eating, too. Eating's good. Alright, I'm gonna take my shot. Oh my goodness, wow. So he was going to charge us after that shot. My goodness, so 3 shots for the moose. That's really not that bad. You can sometimes dump a whole magazine into this guy and he will not perish. Actually, yeah, we might as well just take it. Cool. Alright. Wow, look at this guy, huh? Unreal. I certainly think the moose has the coolest design out of all of them, I think. That's awesome. Alright, well, here's kind of plan 2, right? I guess not plan 2, it's more like section 2 of our plan. where we need to execute sleeping outside. So we have enough energy. I really do think I'm gonna try to sleep out here somewhere. Looks like there's a little tree pocket right there I can maybe snuggle up inside of. But okay, for now though, let me deploy our Travois. Nice, awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and start getting to work on this guy. Oh my goodness, this dude was massive. Are you kidding me? Nearly 100 pounds of meat. That is unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna section this up and do an hour and a half, I think. That is unreal. I don't think I've ever seen that much harvestable meat before in this game off of one carcass. That is a huge, huge thing right there. Okay, so all this meat gonna go in here. Too bad we didn't get this guy a lot earlier before cooking 5, because moose meat does not give you parasites. That is the one nice thing about it. Okay, I'm gonna continue the harvest. I mean, if we can sleep a little bit tonight, and then maybe midnight, if it's like clear in Aurora, maybe I'll go ahead and just try to get home with the Travois. But I do want to wait until maybe once we're a little bit more, got a little bit more daylight in here. Nice, yeah, that filled up the Travois very, very quick. But to be expected. To be expected. Let's do... Alright, I'm just gonna do everything in this harvest. Let's go. Ooh, there's an Aurora. Very nice. I'm actually very much not opposed to an Aurora right now, because typically means... Okay, where's the guts? Here we go. It typically means it's gonna be nicer weather. Okay. So, yeah. We have this, which is great. Let me carry this. I'm just gonna carry this back to where I think we should set up shelter for tonight. Taking a very long turn, wide turn. Okay, that moose is fully harvested. I'm gonna just go over to this deer and probably harvest that all out, because we do have a little energy. Yeah. Hi, deer. Can do this in record time. Let's go ahead and do it. Nice. Cool. Alrighty. Put that away, put those two, and then the guts. And we'll check. Okay, nothing on us that's gonna get us in trouble. That is great. I'm gonna keep that Travois right there. And I think I'm gonna post up here for the evening. A cool little spot back here. I've never been back here before. Any place that's gonna give me, like, really good shelter? Probably not. Ooh, what's back there, actually? Sorry, hold on. Can I get up here? Look at this little spot back here, huh? This could be a nice place. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna sleep here. Some water. Good. I'm gonna probably eat some cattails as well. I don't want to dig into the meat right now, because, I mean, obviously we can't. We gotta cook it. And a fire is just gonna take, I think, a little too long. So I'll eat just enough for tonight, and let's maybe do... I'll do 2 hours. I don't really like the fact that it's in the 40s right now. It's cold. With no fire, too, is kind of crazy. But I at least just want to get to half energy. Let's eat a little more. Or at least a half energy. And then we'll go ahead and maybe start rolling back to the Mountaineer's hut. Get bold and do 4 hours. Uh-oh. That's what happens when you get bold, right? I think we'll be alright, though. Oh, nice and foggy. I actually like that. That's good. Well, I mean, if it's foggy, I'm probably gonna sleep to max energy, and then if it's still foggy, I'll probably just start a fire here and we'll cook up like a deer piece or two, just so we don't have to eat our cattails. Nope, we're gonna get going. Very nice. Let's munch on at least just 2 cattails for now. It should be a relatively easy journey back home, I'm thinking. Didn't even need a fire last night, so we really just collected all this firewood for ourselves back in the Mountaineer's hut, which is cool. Get all this. Very nice, all the crow feathers. My goodness. Like a crow feather spawner. Okay. So, in the meantime, let's put maybe those away. Put all of the sticks away. So we're very light, but is this going to be light? I don't think so. It's going to be pretty heavy. It's not that bad, actually. Not that bad at all. Let's continue our voyage home. Harvested everything from the moose. I might just check again real quick, just to make sure. Nothing to harvest. Great. All right. Let's get a move on. What a hunting episode so far, huh? We've got the bear, we got the moose. That is I mean, it's not a hard feat, but certainly cool. All right, we are gonna watch for some wolves up here. I see some crows. What is that? Is that because there's a corpse over there, or is that an actual carcass? I have a feeling it's gonna be in that, probably a corpse, I think. I don't know. I can't see. I'm not gonna bother to check. I do want these stones, though. Nice. So you know what? No bear in the way. Makes this a heck of a lot easier. No space for the Travois? What do you mean? Here we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a corpse of some sort. I think we already got those containers, though, so I'm not gonna worry about harvesting those out. We'll have to see where those 2 wolves are by the by Crystal Lake. They haven't given us a problem, though. I'm really inclined to say this is going to be some easy shipping. Easy shipping and handling of this, this Travois. Yeah, this is all good stuff. Seems like I can take this right over the logs. Yep. Very nice. I think I'm just going to cut right through there. Or should I? Because that is kind of mountainous. No, let's go the normal way. Being responsible. See? Although you definitely could maybe go that way. Maybe I try? No, because if I get the Travois stuck, that's not going to be good. So I'll just stick to the route we usually take. Oops. There we go. Wonder if that bear carcass despawned. I think he did. Yeah, I think he did. We're gonna have to restock on our cattails too. Now there's a portion of the lake where we did not grab cattails, and it's gonna be by the Mountaineer's hut. So maybe later today we can go resupply. I know we really don't have to. We're swimming in food right now, which is excellent, but I think there's something to be said about keeping the cattail supply up. Just because it got us through quite a bit in Sundered Pass. And it's nice, convenient food, too. Let's see, where are these wolves at? Same spot. I can get on board with that. Are we gonna make it home before we starve? Good question. I'm gonna take a bet and say probably. Yeah, that wolf is still over there. Where's his buddy, though? Oh, those two are just right there. That's fine. That works for me. There's some cactos to the right side there, but I think I'll probably just pass. Yeah, let's keep walking. They're occupied. I think we're doing good, though, so far. It's like a nice little road that we've made. There we go. Excellent. No problem here. So this will be one massive cook-up. I don't think I'm going to cook them all up right now, though. I think I'm just going to wait until we actually kind of need it. Probably shouldn't do that, but our cedar firewood can actually go to use somewhere else, and that's going to be the rooftop. So I think I'm going to go around and harvest out some more cedar planks. Or some cedar limbs, rather. And we'll see what we can kind of get done. Waiting for the day Timberwolves come back, though. I bet you it's kind of soon. We'll have to see. A lot of sticks up here. I can't pick them up, though, because I'm using Travois. Now, is there a cougar spawn in Timberwolf Mountain? There is. And it's actually behind us. Cougar territory. Interesting. We could try to play around with a cougar, too. That actually is not a bad idea. I mean, on paper it's a bad idea, but for us, it might not be. We'll probably make some really nice stuff with cougar pelts and everything. Alright, so here we are. This works. Cool. Look at that. Excellent. Alright. First things first, though, the animal fat. I can probably keep some of that cedar wood on me. In fact, let's go dump that. We'll just try to keep ourselves a little organized here. There we are. The bear pelt, before I do forget. Well, basically all the pelts. My goodness. Oh, we're having a collection already. Let's eat before I lose the food bonus. Excellent. I got a little more... Container can hold a little more stuff. That's good. Good stuff there, all around. Excellent. Everything there looks good. Transfer all that. That's good. We are spending ammo before we go to Bleak Inlet. That is kind of not a bad thing, I will say. Alright. Can I, like, take this Travois, like, a little closer to the house, perhaps? Well, I guess this works. I guess it works. That's all of the cured gut. I got some sticks, too. 12 cured gut for the moose, so 2 more than the bear. Interesting. Makes sense. The moose is probably bigger than a bear. Maybe in some circumstances. Look at all this. My goodness. Kind of crazy. We'll put that all here. Now you know we're attracting people from the opposite side of Timberwolf Mountain there. Okay. Let's just move all that to our inventory. Cool. So yeah, lots of meat here. A ton of food. That is so good. We're really just not gonna have to worry, I don't think, about food for a long time. So that is excellent. I do think I am gonna take a little bit of water back. Okay, all my water back. Definitely need to get on that. We need to make like some sort of cooking bonanza, if you will, for water. Okay, so next on the agenda, let's go find some logs, preferably of cedar origin, and chop them up. That way we can get on things like fixing the roof and everything. There is cougar territory back here, though. So, maybe we'll find it. I don't think it really makes its presence known until you're in the region for a little bit. So it might be a good bit before we actually come across it. I don't need sticks anymore, but I'm still gonna take them. Okay, here's some firewood here. Looks like they're all gonna be cedar. Nice. We'll just break them all down. I guess weather permitting, right? So there's 6. Over here will be 9. Good. How we doing? I just want to see. He's a good bit actually over there. He actually might be at the forest cave over there. I don't know if that's what it's called, but yeah, I don't know. It's a cave over there, though. I think I'll head more up the hill, farther up the hill. We'll see what we can see. Sometimes there's like 1 or 2 items back here, but there's nothing crazy. Actually, a very empty area of the region over here. Yeah, look at this. I mean, really nothing to be had. Are you kidding me? Please don't do that again. My heart just did a backflip and then did a front flip. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I didn't know a wolf could be back here. Oh boy. Okay, good to know. Oh my goodness. Oh, this game. Oh, if only you guys could feel my heart right now. I guess that's my fault for thinking this area back here could actually be devoid of wildlife. I guess that is technically my bad. Wow. Ooh, man. I thought that was a bear. It looked like a bear. For a little bit. Huh. I'm just trying to look for cedarwood, man. Alright, we might actually be approaching some cougar territory. So we do kind of need to watch ourselves. Anyone back here? Doesn't really seem like it. I'm kind of a fan because I do need some firewood. So I'm gonna probably just post up here and take some. Snow's coming down a little harder. Yeah, that's a fir limb, but that's an hour breakdown, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. Do I take the time and go back home? Or do I chop another log? Chopping another log is going to get me killed. Let's do it. No. Still snowing, though. Thought I heard a deer over there. Oh. It was a cougar. Where you at? I'm ready for you now. As long as you're not as tanky as the moose, I'm game, you know? It sounds like, so I mean the cougar is it always sounds closer than it is what I've kind of noticed. So it's certainly going to be, I think, like over these rocks on the other side. We'll hunt the cougar soon. We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm not intimidated. Now, what if I chop? Sounds like he's like everywhere right now. $15. I would like to get away with one more, but you know what? I think I'm going to go home. Yeah, gonna make the executive decision to go home. Just because of the weather. I don't like this. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we're being responsible here. Is that a deer carcass? That is. No, that's just a normal deer. Yeah, we'll hunt the cougar. We'll get him. I'm not scared. Be interesting, though, because that's the one wildlife. I don't know the mechanics behind that one. So we could totally do some weird move, and I just wouldn't even know. Just a mountaineer's hut. Really not a bad walk. Alright. Come down here. Yeah, I think coming back, even though the weather might not do anything, it is getting late, and I was kind of in dangerous area. But not a huge deal, but I mean, still want to be a little cautious. Because I was in an area where if we did get a blizzard, I couldn't promise I could get us back to the mountaineer's hut. I probably could, but just a chance I do not want to take. It really goes to show, you know, especially with that wolf almost jumping us, you can be, you know, as prepared as we are right now and have basically all endgame stuff. But you can still, you know, one mistake and your run's done. Your run's over. So there's a little lesson there. What did I pick up that I wanted to drop? Nice, 15 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's going to give us enough to go ahead and fix that. Nice, look at that. Cool. It made it kind of dark in here, though. I guess it's just a normal nighttime. No, that's definitely not normal nighttime, actually, for the Mountaineer side. It is dark. Certainly dark. Alright. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want to happen right there. Alright. There you go, guys. That, that roof is fixed now. Thankfully. I'm gonna probably pick up these. Can I read at all? I can read. How can I read? How can I actually read? It's pitch black in here. That's a little bit of time. Nice. That's complete. Hey, Pennant Scholar. Complete all research books. Wow. Cool. Didn't expect to get that achievement. Of course, ice fishing was the last one, right? I never use ice fishing. It did give us a little warmth bonus, I think. That is cool. Alright, so 8 hours is going to take us probably deep into the day. Yeah, a good bit into the day, so I'm not going to sleep anymore. Cool outside, though. All right. Like expecting one of these times I'll get, like, food poisoning, even though I know it's not possible anymore. Always, like, expecting it. All right, let's check out this roof, though. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So can I, like, is it permanent now? Like, I can't, like, take it back down? Not that I would, but... Huh. 20 cedar firewood for that is unreal, but... Hey, we did it, though. Got the repairs outside, too. That's cool. That's real cool. Now, if only I could close this, right? That'd be super cool. Somebody can just reach in and take my antibiotics. All right. So, the fish book, you're done. Thank you for letting me read. I am going to drop this again. A bit heavy to be carrying on me at all times. Put it there. Okay. All right. This is all good here. All good things. I'm gonna... Did I pick up any excess stuff? No. But I'm gonna put this tinder away. I'm gonna put the 10 sticks down as well. Nice. Do I have birch bark in here? Oh, I do want to replenish my cattails. There we go. Any birch bark or key making things? We do have a survival bow, actually. We could mess around with that. Because we have an arrow as well. Look at how many matches we have. Are you serious? That's crazy. That's wild. Okay. Actually, we did have a birch bark. I did see. Yeah, right here. I was gonna say, I'm gonna just put it all in here. There we go. Nice. Do I want to maybe do something with the 10 accelerant in here? I think I certainly could. I always kind of like keeping 2 on me. I was gonna maybe see if we could put it up here without really getting in the way of the mantle. The gun mount, I should say. Yeah. Gotta have a little organization. I know, I promised this would not be an organization episode, and look what I'm doing. I'm sure some of you probably could have bet that I would organize anyway. Okay, that's just not looking good. Yeah, you know what, you're just gonna go in here. Works for me. Cool. Well, alright. Let's see what's going on out here. No timberwolves yet. Could certainly go around and chop some more cedar. That actually might be a decent idea, actually. Let's drop the book. I'm gonna start making my inventory a little lighter for some cedar firewood. 6 rocks, I probably will keep those on me. I'm gonna keep maybe all 7 cloth, because we do have more cloth, I think, in this container. Yes, we do. We have 4. Okay. Dump 3 in there. Keep it all in one area. Alright, well, I don't envision me. We do have the Travois if things become too heavy. So there's that. I'm probably just going to walk over here and we'll see what we can get. There is some cattails over here too. This was what I was talking about over near Mountaineer's Hut that we can grab. Really enjoying, though, this no Timberwolf action. I really am. Not that they're really a threat anymore, but... meh. Always nice to go outside and not be howled at and swarmed, you know? That's a backpack right there. I always forget about that backpack. Sometimes I've seen it hanging from one of the tree limbs there before. Oh, look at all the burdock, too. My goodness. We are sure going to harvest all that. Yeah, I mean, all this stuff right now, It's not excess stuff because, I mean, let's be honest, cattails are always useful. It's always just such a quick food you can have. But it is very nice to harvest. I am going to try to harvest all 4 of these, or 5 of these. This burdock is pretty good. You can make some teas out of that. So somebody asked why I crouch. I remember somebody asked, it was on the episode, it's actually on the episode 1 of our 1 month in each region challenge. That, as of the time of this recording, came out yesterday. Somebody asked why I crouch before harvesting. I only do that because harvesting, it kind of takes time. Like, I mean, you can see here it takes a lot of time. So I just crouch. That way, if there's a wolf that were to wander over, I don't know, the hillside right there, because I'm crouched, he won't see me and I have time to harvest this out and everything. If I were to just stand up, there's a chance that he kind of follows me over here, and then he might even attack while I'm in the harvest. So this is why I crouch. I know I probably could get away with it now, not crouching, because there's really nothing nearby. But it's really just force of habit. Okay, we'll go over this side. There's some cattails over here. So we'll get these 3 first. Dumped that one by accident. Go. I wonder what that backpack is going to have for us. I'm going to say absolutely nothing. That's my guess. That backpack is going to have nothing. Alright, moment of truth. Place your bets in the comments. What is this backpack going to have? Oh my goodness, troll item. Are you kidding me? I bet you some person was thinking spray paint, though. Pretty safe bet. In a backpack, some spray paint. Okay. I do see some limbs up here. I'm gonna try to harvest them out. We'll see what happens with that. There used to have some tree scrapings over here from where the moose used to spawn. Obviously now that is just in the past. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay. Just wanted to hear if there was a wolf around, because I didn't have great visuals over that hill. So if a wolf detected me, I would have heard the footsteps. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, I think we're good. Gonna have to get a whetstone on this hatchet pretty soon. Yeah, I do think there are wolves over here somewhere. And I'm not complaining right now, anyway. It's always a risk, you know? It's always a risk chopping up these limbs for 45 minutes. Because not only do you have the weather that might change, you got the wolves that might just wander over here. Don't mind me, just taking my time. Yeah, see? Look at that. My intuition was right. They're everywhere, man. Oh my goodness. Over every rise. It can be there. Could not speak there for a second. My heart's still beating at that other wolf, by the way. My goodness. That one could have been a little bad. I mean, not that... Like, right now, a wolf would not kill us. If we got jumped, a wolf would not kill us, which is awesome. To be honest, I'd even be willing to bet... I mean, with... How much protection do we have? Almost 40%. With 40% protection, I don't even think a bear attack would kill you. I mean, if it's a bad one, then yeah, it would probably, but... Yeah, we're in a good... Very good spot. I do think some wolfskin pants, though, are coming. That'll give us a nice combination of warmth and protection. Actually give us some really insane protection, actually. So instead of 39%, we'll have 44%, because that gives us an additional 5 than the snow pants do. And we do have the Blackrock vest. We'll have to see how much that is, protection-wise. I'm gonna say that's probably like 80%. That could be pretty high. I don't know where I remember 80% from. That sounds about right, though. 80%. Sometimes you can find a hatchet on one of these poles. I'm gonna just take a look and see. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, sometimes you can find the hatchet just stuck on the side. Kind of cool area. Alright, gonna run back. I have some energy to burn, so might as well get the nice little sprint in. Gonna eat one of these. I'm gonna eat another one of these. Good. Close the door. Nice and warm in here now, huh? 99 in here. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, was it 80%? No, 50%. That seems about right, though. Wow, that's, that is one heck of a vest right there, though. If I just, like... Yeah, I mean, the warmth goes down a little bit, but... 89% protection is unreal, but look how much sprint we have. And that's it. So, yeah, that's unreal. That's unreal. But you know what? Our ballistic vest is basically the bearskin coat. So we really don't have to be worrying about having the vest on. So I'm going to put that there. I think what I'm going to do is maybe... To be honest, I'll probably just keep that on. Because we seem to be kind of heavy right now. And I'm going to drop this, and I'm probably going to... We'll keep the crampons on us, but I will drop the ear wrap. That can be put at the end of the bed there. Okay. Cool. Everything's coming along in here. Something is cured, yeah. All that is... Seems to be cured. Just kind of guessing right now underneath all this stuff. Okay, that was maybe it. Good. We actually have no more guts here, so having all of this is actually really nice for us. Good. Okay, how much, there was that we have to craft, that we have to craft. Anything I can put away currently? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So I'm going to step outside, and we'll do some crafting, I think. Basically all, probably the remaining day, I'm thinking. So let's do some burdock. Oh my goodness, 5 is an hour and a quarter. That's okay, though. I mean, it's literally just time outside. 45 minutes for the reishi. And then we'll do... Oh, 45 minutes for the roast hips. Perfect. Nice even batch, so we'll use it all up. Good. And another beautiful evening. Alright. So yeah, we'll put all this in here for now. Probably could make another, like, little cabinet area for all this stuff, because I do like putting this stuff down in the base. It really makes it pop, especially when you have 20 roast hips all prepared. I do have some sticks on me. Get rid of those. Nice. And I do have the Travois on me as well. I'm gonna keep this on me too. Might as well read a little bit, right? I'll do an hour out here, see what happens. This is 25 hours, but this will get me to rifle... Oh wait, that gets me to rifle 5, does it not? Hold on, guys. I didn't realize we were this close to rifle 5. Where's the rifle? Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, okay. This book will definitely get us there. I mean, it's 25 hours, though. It is 25 hours. I literally could just lure a wolf over here and just shoot it, and then that'll probably get me rifle 5. Why don't we just do that? 25 hours is insane for a book. Why don't we do that? We'll just keep you for decoration here. And we'll lure a wolf in sometime. Well, even with the cougar, too. I do want to hunt the cougar soon. So, that'll get us to probably level 5. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nice 8-hour sleep. Not even worried about it getting cold anymore. We're at such an advanced point in the game. I love it. I mean, I'm here in this stage sometimes, but it's very, very rare. Go ahead and maybe lure those wolves in if I wanted to. My biggest fear is just getting flanked. That's really all. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's quite morning yet. We're gonna need some water soon. Anything I can make, perhaps? Oh, I do have that 12 cedars on me. Let's pick them all up. Not the fur, though. Go. 16 cedars. Anything interesting I can make? Perhaps for my teas and such. Ooh, that's only gonna take 5 hours. Little rustic shelf. Oh, actually, we already started crafting on that. That's right. We absolutely did. Let's just get it all done. That's an insane craft right there, though. That's a pretty wild, a wild 6 hours right there. All right, let's deploy this. And I think that's just going to go right next to our main shelf here, so these sticks are going to have to go. Oh, goodness. So much. So many sticks. Here, crouch down, that'll make it a little easier. My goodness. Look how many sticks we have. Are you serious? 55, and that's like half of them. We're gonna have well over 100. I wonder how much it's gonna weigh, though, because I would honestly rather put all these sticks in some sort of storage bin. Oh, look at all this. Oh my goodness. This is literally just like once in a while we'll just drop sticks in this pile. 37 pounds, 114 sticks. Oh my goodness. Is it possible to have too many sticks? Did I finally hit the stick limit? I don't know. But I'm gonna put them probably all right here. To be honest, just kind of clean the place up a little bit. Yeah, why does that actually not look bad? Good. Alright, let's continue. My goodness. Yeah, that shelf will look really nice, and then putting everything down on it, too, will kind of make it our little tea shelf. Because I think you kind of need your own shelf for teas and coffees and such. There we go. That corner's never been more clean. And I'll just put them all right here. Cool. Good. I like that. That looks good. Now every time we're cooking, if we just need a stick or two, it's going to be just right there. Yep. So, rustic shelf, here you are. Here's your new home. Better to go this way, you think? I'll be honest, I don't think it matters. So we'll just put it right up to next. There we go. We like the look of it. Yeah, actually, I do like the look of it. I really do. Okay, let's grab all our teas. All this stuff, all this stuff, all this stuff. Can probably make some birch bark as well. I can actually do that right now. That's only 5 minutes. We can make a bunch of carved figurines, too. Decorative end table. That is certainly something we could do. And actually, probably... We could make this place look really nice, guys. We really could. I mean, it already looks pretty cool. But we could certainly put, like, a little living area in this little corner right here. The end table. Maybe a chair right over here. Yeah, I don't mind. But for now, though, let's just put our stuff down. So, let's see. Oh, yes, we're going to craft this first. Just a 5-minute craft. Before we get started, though. Here, I'll put down, where is the rose hips? Gonna be in here? No, it's gonna be medical. We'll drop all 23 of them. Just gonna eat real quick before I accidentally lose the bonus. I'm surprised I haven't yet. It's coming though, I'm sure. Nice. Okay. It's a beautiful day outside. So yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're basically just gonna flood these shelves with ingredients, pretty much. Oh, can I not overlay them anymore? Oh, that's unfortunate. No way. The fact that I can't even, like, put them next to each other is a little weird. Okay. Well, when we back out and then come back in, and the game kind of fixes itself, we will definitely make use of this shelf. But for now, what we can do is we can put a bunch of we can put a bunch of these onto this shelf. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. The coffee's going to go on top. Nice. Yeah, so this is going to be like our teas and just all that stuff. Coffee. There we go. Got a nice collection though, huh? Look at this. Look at us. Very nice collection. And we'll go ahead and do the herbal teas right in front of it. That is going to leave the bottom shelf open for discussion on what we put there. I don't think it's really going to matter to me what we put there. I mean, this is certainly kind of like the food area. But I think whatever we can fit is going to just go. Maybe I can put accelerant on the bottom or something. Yeah, I will say though, customization of your base, one of the greatest things to happen to this game. Most definitely. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. I get those things. I could maybe put the cured saplings too on a shelf. Didn't think about that. The fire strikers too. I'll put the torches too. Yeah, cool. We are actually going to have a good bit of stuff to put on this shelf here. All right, let's start with these. 8 of them down. Put them on the bottom shelf here. See how closely we can get these to stack. Not that close, so we're going to have to rely on spacing them out before we back out. There we go. Well, at least evenly spaced, so I'm not going crazy. And we do have enough room for them on this shelf too. So that is also pretty nice. There we go. Okay, next, the 2 fire strikers. You will also be going on this bottom shelf. Look at that. Perfect fits too. There we go. Nice. I still have those 9 cedars on me, but I'll keep them on me for now. We've got 6 birch saplings. Can I fit those here? I can. Totally can. Tell you what, we'll just maybe fit those on the bottom. What do we think about that? That might not actually be as good as right here. Okay. This birch, we can just put... Come on. Put it right there. Move that up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you know, you can always count on me for decorating, but you know what, though? One of the purposes of this playthrough was to play around with the customizations, and I think we're doing a really good job at showcasing how the customizations really work, so I can't be too mad about it. Okay, we'll just put that there. Probably just move this one a little farther in. Yeah, if I can like get them all kind of flush with that one right there, that would be nice. Actually, I think I might actually be able to. Wow, this is a moment in history. Nice. That actually looks really good. We foggy out here? We are. Not a problem. Yeah, look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. And then I'll drop the 2 maples, which I'm sure probably won't fit on this side, of course, because I need them to. But worth a try. Okay, come on. Last maple. Oh my goodness, you can. Very nice. That's perfect. The perfect amount of space. Good. And then obviously we'll drop all the teas and such later on. The torches. I certainly drop all of those. I don't think putting them right there is going to be the wisest idea. So maybe putting them next to the fire could be a better one. I don't know. Let's see. Put one there. No, I think we're going to be able to probably do this. At least pretty well. Yeah, doesn't take too much with the torches. That's very nice. Good. And maybe I'll just like put a torch right there and then put a torch right here. That way we're not wasting some shelf space. Nice. Very much like this. This is good. It's all coming together. We are a little tired, but it's like halfway through the day, so I'm not really going to worry about it. Let's go out and maybe chop some more firewood. Perhaps. I know the cougar's calling us, but I don't want to do that right now. I think I'll probably wait for the next episode. We'll have a nice little fresh shot at the cougar. I guess I'll walk across the lake to try to find some limbs. What we need is a blizzard. We haven't had a blizzard in a little bit. But what a blizzard will do for us is just knock all the cedar limbs down. We'll have like a fresh palette to search. Sometimes you can actually find some logs over here. Let's see. Let's see if they're over here. I very well might have just taken them already. Nope, look at that. See? I play this game way too much. Nice. Very nice, actually. Good. A healthy mix of both. Alright, I'm not seeing what I was coming over here for, though. Besides those things that we already picked up. I'll grab, actually, the lichen, too. Oh, he's just going after the bunnies. That's cool with me, as long as it's not me. Nice. Nothing back here, though. I mean, we got that wolf right there, but there's really just nothing over here. In terms of firewood. Do I want to go over here, maybe? I might. We'll just see what's over here. Don't like it over here. I really don't. Okay, those wolves are right there. I see a cured, or a maple sapling there. Might actually try for that. Think that's a deer? Yes. I'm not gonna go hunt that or anything, but good to know. Oh goodness, dear. Make up your mind, please. You're scaring me. Okay, 2 wolves there. They're both kind of in check, though, so I'm not too worried about it. I do want these, though. Gonna harvest them all out. Very nice. Right over here. I don't think that fishing hut has anything for me. I'm obviously gonna try maybe to fish here. Maybe in the next episode. So maybe next episode will be like cougar hunting and then fishing as well. That could be a good use of time. Start leveling up our fishing skill for Bleak Inlet. Because I got a feeling in Bleak Inlet, our really only source of food may very well be fish. Just because it's easiest to obtain. But you know what, though? Bleak Inlet also has a bear that walks literally right by the cannery residence sometimes. So we can actually probably do that without too much worry. Okay, do I take one of these wolves on? I don't know. What is that right there? Huh. Oh, that's a campfire, because I remember I think I got a deer there before. Yeah, I think it was either a deer or a wolf we killed there very, very early on. He coming towards me? He is. Okay, yeah, I'll roll with it. He was standing still for 45 minutes. Okay, I'll just let him be, I guess. Why are we so heavy? Because we're carrying 100 pounds, that's why. How much, heater do I have? 23. Yeah, that's a lot. I should have dumped, like, all of it before I left. But I'll go ahead and get a nice jog in. We need to sleep the night away anyway. Our sleep schedule in-game has been, pretty awful. Pretty bad. So it'll be nice to actually wake up at dawn for once. It's like real life. Go to bed at like 2 in the morning. And you wake up at like 11 in the morning. And it's like, whoa, half the day's already kind of gone. So we'll try to revert that schedule for ourselves. Waiting for those cedars to come in again. To spawn in here. Like I said, though, they're not gonna until we get at least a blizzard or two. That way they can knock down more branches for us. Alright, cool. We're back here. Some nice wolf meat there. Excellent. Gonna drop really a lot of this firewood. By a lot, I mean all of it. Nice. And then got 2 fur as well. Go ahead and put the rifle away. 8 tinder. I don't really know what I want tinder for. I might just make like cool like help messages laid out in the snow with the tinder maybe. That could be cool. Put down the sticks. Nice. Alright. That is a success in my book. Wonder if we can maybe get those wolves. Because, I mean, it's just more guts and everything for us. I wonder. Nah, maybe when it's time to go fishing, I definitely will, though. Because I want those wolves there so they take the place of the timber wolves that are usually there. But we'll just keep them. Overall, though, guys, we're looking really nice. 3 hacksaws is kind of crazy. Everything else does seem to be in check. Certainly does. We have this airline food down here as well. Probably could have put the airline food on one of these shelves. In fact, I might do it with this one. Actually, yeah, that's actually a very nice use of space right here. Using it for the airline food. Cool. It's not going to be like an even amount, though. Not going to fill up the shelf. There's going to be like a weird gap. Of course, right? But yes, right here, please. See the green spot. Nice. Okay, and then put that there. We have room for some other things. Maybe I'll put 3 syrups here or something. Actually put a good bit of our maple syrups here. Let's do that. Nice. I actually like that. Put that there. That corner there. And all these energy bars can just stay right here. Good. Good for now, anyway. Good for now. I do see that I have this, which can go right there. Cool. All right. Really all coming together. It is almost nighttime, though. I'm kind of wondering what I should do. I wish I had more books up here. I wish I did. That's all red. That's going to be all red. Let's get these wolves over here. I need to level up my rifle. They're the only way I'm going to be able to. We need to watch for the flank, though. No doubt. Oh, yeah. Look at him coming right for me. Excellent. That's right. Just make your way over here. His buddy should be coming, too. I'm really just focused on the flank, though. Because there is a wolf that could be coming from that way, too. Gotta remember. Because if that wolf picked up on us, then the one over here certainly will as well. Okay, let's get in position. Shank that a little bit. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. Oh boy. Whatever. That's a little unfortunate. I kind of whiffed that a little bit. He came in at a little bit of a weird angle. I'll give him that. Yeah, that's too bad. I could have dropped him right there, but it's okay. It's not like we're depending on the meat. The most valuable thing I wanted there was the shooting skill, you know? So that's what we got. I understand though that our ammo is certainly not at a certainly not common. I didn't bring a lot with us because I didn't really expect to be staying so long. So we're just gonna have to be a little mindful of that. We've got 10 in the chamber and then 5 left over, so that makes 15 in total. It's not bad. You can do some damage with 15, but I do think once we run out, it is going to be back to probably Mystery Lake to prepare for Bleak Inlet. All right. So, does kind of suck I didn't get that wolf, though, because I did want to spend my night harvesting that out and waste some time. We did have a wolf back here, though. He might be good rifle skill. Yeah, look at him, see? He's going to be fantastic rifle skill. Hey, buddy. How are we doing? I could spend my night harvesting you. You could keep me busy. Okay, let's get him over here. Rifle ammo, not at a, it's at a premium. We need to actually kind of make this shot happen. Yeah, that was good. Alright, 14 bullets left. Not a problem. The little small wolf. Alright, though. Take it all. That'll get us into the night a good bit. really just more meat for our entire pile, which is kind of nice. Go ahead and sprint back. That other wolf is most likely dead somewhere. Oh, didn't want to drop the gut there. Warden's revolver. When did you get on the floor? Actually, probably dropped you, now that I think about it. Okay. Where do I want you? I'll just put you right here. Warden's revolver goes with the Blackrock vest. I do think that is a cool match. I think that is an accurate match. I could put you on top here. Yeah, that works for now. Okay. One piece of meat before we go to bed. We'll finish up our water. And then it's really going to be 8 hours in the bed. See if we get an aurora tonight. Not that it matters, but kind of cool. Interesting. Some blowing snow. Nothing wrong with that. Try to drink up the last bit of our water. Alright, I'm going to sleep for 4 hours. So that'll take us into the morning. We're going to have to make some water. So that is something I definitely want to keep note of. Yeah, look at that. Really going to need some water. So, we have a save point. We have not a blizzard outside, but definitely very windy. Don't want to be out there. So we have a save point. I think I'm going to leave it there in the next episode. Probably going to hunt the cougar and do some fishing. I think those are the two main things that I want to do. The cougar especially, because we can make, I'm pretty sure, some really nice stuff out of that. And then we'll level up our fishing skill. And we're probably going to be out of Timberwolf Mountain pretty soon to go back to Mystery Lake. So if you all made this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.